Hi everybody, it's Anthony. And if you're like me, you love a good adventure. And there's no better adventure than exploring the natural beauty of this country. We're talking about the USA's most stunning lakes. We're diving deep, no pun intended, into the top 10 best lakes this country has to offer. From crystal clear waters to towering red rock canyons, we're covering it all. Get ready to pack your bags, because you're going to want to add these to your bucket list. Whether you're into hiking, swimming, kayaking, or just kicking back and soaking in the views, there's a lake on this list for you. We're talking epic sunsets, mountain views, and water so clear you can see straight down to the bottom. So grab your swimsuit, sunscreen, and maybe even a fishing rod, because we're about to embark on an epic journey across the USA, exploring the most breathtaking lakes this country has to offer. Let's do this. First up, we're heading to the Sierra Nevada, home to a lake so clear, so blue, it'll blow your mind. I'm talking about Lake Tahoe, a natural wonder that straddles the border of California and Nevada. Seriously, the water here is unreal. It's like someone took a giant blue marble and plopped it right in the middle of the mountains. You can see straight down to the bottom, and trust me, the clarity is mesmerizing. And get this, Lake Tahoe is deep. I'm talking seriously deep, over 1,600 feet deep, making it the second deepest lake in the US. That's deeper than some parts of the ocean. You know what that means, right? It's a haven for scuba diving, snorkeling, and just straight up swimming. But the adventure doesn't stop there. Lake Tahoe isn't just a summer destination. Oh no, this place is bumping all year round. In the summer, the hiking trails around the lake come alive with wildflowers, and the water is perfect for a refreshing dip. But when winter hits, Lake Tahoe transforms into a winter wonderland. We're talking skiing, snowboarding, snowshoeing, you name it. The mountains surrounding the lake turn into a playground for snow enthusiasts. And if you're looking for a more laid-back experience, you can cozy up by a fireplace in a charming cabin and sip hot cocoa while watching the snowfall. It's the perfect winter escape. So whether you're an adrenaline junkie or just looking to relax and recharge, Lake Tahoe has something for everyone. Trust me, this is one lake you need to experience firsthand. Alright guys, from the clear blue waters of Lake Tahoe, we're heading north to Oregon, where we're going to witness something truly spectacular. Get ready for Crater Lake, a lake with a story as epic as its scenery. Now, this isn't your average lake. Crater Lake sits inside a caldera, which is basically a collapsed volcano. Yeah, you heard that right. Thousands of years ago, a massive volcanic eruption created this incredible natural wonder. And the result? A lake so blue it looks like it was dyed that color. The water is incredibly clear, and because of its depth, get this, it's the deepest lake in the US at over 1,900 feet. It reflects the sky, creating this mesmerizing blue hue. But the story of Crater Lake doesn't end there. In the middle of the lake sits Wizard Island, a small volcanic cinder cone that rises above the surface. It's like something straight out of a fantasy novel. Now you might be thinking, Casey, can you even swim in a volcanic lake? And the answer is yes, but only in certain areas. But trust me, the views alone are worth the trip. Imagine hiking to the rim of the caldera and looking out over this vast blue expanse of water. It's enough to take your breath away. And if you're lucky enough to catch it on a clear day, you can see for miles in every direction. Crater Lake is a place that will stay with you long after you've left. It's a testament to the power of nature, both destructive and beautiful. It's a place that will inspire awe and wonder in anyone who visits. So if you're looking for a lake experience that's truly unforgettable, Crater Lake needs to be on your list. It's a journey into the heart of a volcano and a glimpse into the raw power of nature. All right, guys, we're diving into the third spot on our list, and it's a big one, literally, Lake Michigan. This beast is so massive, it's practically its own inland sea. Seriously, you can't even see across it in some places. That's a whole lot of fresh water, my friends. What's so cool about Lake Michigan is that it offers something for everyone. You got your city vibes going on with Chicago right there on the shore, but then you can cruise a little further north and find yourself surrounded by the most peaceful, pristine nature. It's incredible. We're talking miles and miles of sandy beaches, perfect for soaking up the sun, building sandcastles that would make even the most dedicated 5-year-old jealous, or just kicking back and watching the waves roll in. And the color, forget about it. That Lake Michigan blue is something else. Crystal clear, refreshing, and just begging for a dip. I'm telling you, Lake Michigan is one of those places that just gets under your skin. It's got this raw, untamed beauty that's impossible to resist. You can feel the history, the power, the sheer scale of the place. It's humbling, man. Humbling. Now I know what you're thinking. Casey, you're all about that fast-paced city life. What's a guy like you doing raving about a lake? And you're not wrong. But listen, even a city slicker like me needs a break from the concrete jungle every now and then. And that's where Lake Michigan comes in. It's the perfect escape from the hustle and bustle. You can be strolling down Michigan Avenue one minute, dodging tourists and grabbing a slice of deep dish, and the next you're cruising along the lakefront, feeling the wind in your hair, breathing in that fresh air. It's like magic. And don't even get me started on the sunsets. Oh man, the sunsets over Lake Michigan are legendary. Picture this. You're sitting on the beach, maybe you've got a bonfire going, maybe you're sharing some beers with your friends, whatever your jam is. And the sky just explodes in this symphony of colors. Orange, pink, purple, you name it. It's like a Bob Ross painting come to life. Seriously, if you're ever feeling stressed, overwhelmed, just plain burnt out, get yourself to Lake Michigan. Trust me, a little dose of that lake life is all you need to recharge your batteries and find your center. All right, folks, buckle up because we're heading to the southwest for number 4 on our list, Lake Powell. Now, this isn't your typical lake experience. Forget those lush forests and rolling hills. Lake Powell is all about that dramatic, rugged beauty of the desert. Imagine this, towering red rock canyons, their edges carved by centuries of wind and water, rising up from the shores of this massive, crystal-clear reservoir. It's like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, only it's right here in the good old US of A. And the water? Don't even get me started on the water. That Lake Powell blue is something else, vibrant, almost electric, especially when it's reflecting the intense desert sun. It's the kind of blue that makes you want to grab your GoPro, jump in a kayak, and just lose yourself in the maze of canyons. Speaking of canyons, Lake Powell is a haven for explorers. We're talking hidden coves, secret beaches, slot canyons so narrow you can practically touch both sides. It's a playground for adventurers, a photographer's dream, a place where you can truly disconnect from the everyday and reconnect with nature. Now, Lake Powell isn't just about soaking up the scenery, although, believe me, that alone is worth the trip. This place is an adrenaline junkie's paradise. We're talking boating, water skiing, wakeboarding, you name it. And with over 2,000 miles of shoreline to explore, you'll never run out of new spots to discover. You could spend weeks out here, cruising through the canyons, camping under the stars, and still only scratch the surface of what Lake Powell has to offer. And for those who like to take things a little slower, there's always fishing. Lake Powell is teeming with bass, catfish, crappie, you name it, they've got it. So grab your fishing rod, kick back on the deck of a houseboat, and cast a line. You might even catch dinner. But honestly, the best part about Lake Powell is simply the sense of freedom it offers. Out here, it's just you, the open water, and the endless expanse of the desert sky. It's a place where you can truly escape, recharge, and reconnect with what matters most. All right, folks, hold on to your hats because we're about to tackle the granddaddy of them all, Lake Superior. This behemoth isn't just another pretty face. It's the largest freshwater lake on the planet by surface area. That's right, the biggest, baddest lake in the world. And trust me, Lake Superior lives up to its name. It's got this raw, untamed beauty that's both awe-inspiring and a little bit intimidating. We're talking rugged shorelines, windswept beaches, and water so clear it'll make you question if you've somehow stumbled into a postcard. But what really sets Lake Superior apart is its sheer power. This is a lake that's shaped by forces far greater than ourselves. Fierce winds, crashing waves, and bone-chilling temperatures that can roll in without warning. It's a humbling reminder of nature's raw power. But don't let that scare you off. Lake Superior might be a force to be reckoned with, but it's also a place of incredible beauty and tranquility. One of the coolest things about Lake Superior is its history. This lake has seen it all, from Native American tribes who relied on its waters for sustenance to European explorers who marveled at its size and power. And then there are the shipwrecks. Lake Superior is notoriously dangerous to navigate, and over the centuries, countless ships have met their end beneath its waves. These shipwrecks are like underwater time capsules, offering a glimpse into the past and reminding us of the lake's unforgiving nature. But Lake Superior isn't just about the past. It's also a place of incredible biodiversity. Its waters are home to a wide variety of fish species, and its shores are a haven for birds and other wildlife. So whether you're a history buff, a nature enthusiast, or just someone who appreciates the raw power and beauty of the natural world, Lake Superior is a must-visit. All right, we're diving into some serious history with Lake Champlain. This lake's seen it all, folks. Seriously, we're talking battles dating back to the Revolutionary War. Imagine the stories these waters could tell. And it's not just about the past. Today, Lake Champlain is a haven for anyone looking to soak up some natural beauty. We're talking crystal clear water surrounded by lush green mountains. Picture yourself on a boat, sun on your face, gentle breeze, pure bliss. But hold up, it gets even better. Champlain's got these charming waterfront towns, each more picturesque than the last. Think cobblestone streets, historic buildings, and that cozy, small-town vibe. And the cherry on top, delicious food. I'm talking about fresh-caught fish, local produce, and those mouth-watering maple syrup treats Vermont's famous for. Trust me, you'll want to come hungry. Now, if you're an adventure junkie like me, Lake Champlain's got you covered. We're talking kayaking, paddleboarding, you name it. The lake's massive, so there's plenty of space to explore. And for you fishing fanatics, get ready to cast a line. Lake Champlain is teeming with fish from bass to trout and even some monster pike. Just imagine reeling in a big one with that incredible scenery as your backdrop. But wait, there's more. Champlain's also a haven for hikers. We're talking scenic trails winding through forests, leading to breathtaking views of the lake. Trust me, the views from the top are worth every step. So whether you're a history buff, an outdoor enthusiast, or just looking for some peace and quiet, Lake Champlain's got something for everyone. Don't sleep on this hidden gem, people. All right, folks, get ready to be blown away because we're heading to Lake George, also known as the Queen of American Lakes. And trust me, this queen lives up to her name. First off, the water. Crystal clear, deep blue, like something out of a postcard. You can see straight down to the bottom, even at incredible depths. It's like swimming in a giant natural swimming pool. But Lake George is more than just a pretty face. It's surrounded by these towering mountains, covered in lush forests. Imagine waking up to that view every morning. Talk about a serious dose of vitamin N. Nature. And speaking of nature, Lake George is a haven for wildlife. Keep your eyes peeled for bald eagles soaring overhead or deer grazing by the water's edge. It's like stepping into a real-life Disney movie. Now, let's talk activities. Lake George has got it all. We're talking boating, fishing, swimming, kayaking, paddleboarding, you name it, they've got it. And the best part, it's perfect for families. Speaking of families, Lake George is home to some of the coolest water parks around. We're talking giant water slides, wave pools, lazy rivers, the works. It's like a giant playground for kids and adults alike. But wait, there's more. Lake George also has this charming old-timey village with shops, restaurants, and even an amusement park. Think cotton candy, Ferris wheels, and that nostalgic carnival atmosphere. So whether you're looking for adventure, relaxation, or just some good old-fashioned family fun, Lake George has got you covered. The Queen of American Lakes is waiting to steal your heart. All right, folks, pack your swimsuits and grab your sunscreen because we're heading to Lake Havasu, Arizona, where the sun is always shining and the good times never stop. This place is basically synonymous with fun in the sun. And when I say fun, I mean it. Lake Havasu is a mecca for water sports. We're talking jet skiing, wakeboarding, water skiing, tubing, you name it. If it involves water and adrenaline, you can do it here. But it's not just about the action. Lake Havasu also has these incredible beaches, perfect for soaking up the sun or just chilling with friends and family. Imagine white sand, crystal clear water, and palm trees swaying in the breeze. Paradise found. And the best part? Lake Havasu knows how to party. This place is famous for its spring break celebrations, but honestly, it feels like summer vacation all year round. Now here's the thing that makes Lake Havasu truly unique. Remember that iconic London Bridge? Yeah, the one in England? Well, guess what? It's here. That's right, folks. They dismantled the bridge brick by brick in London, shipped it all the way to Arizona, and rebuilt it here in Lake Havasu. It's a true engineering marvel and a must-see for any visitor. And the bridge isn't just for show. It connects to an island with shops, restaurants, and even a replica of Shakespeare's Globe Theatre. Talk about a surreal experience. So whether you're an adrenaline junkie, a sun worshiper, or just looking for a unique and unforgettable experience, Lake Havasu is the place to be. Trust me, you'll never want to leave. All right, we're coming in hot on number 9, and trust me, this one's a scorcher. I'm talking about Shasta Lake, California, dreaming at its finest. This place is massive, 30,000 acres massive, nestled right in the shadow of Mount Shasta. Talk about epic scenery, right? But it's not just about the views, even though those could keep you occupied for a lifetime. Shasta Lake is all about that houseboat life. Imagine yourself, drink in hand, cruising across crystal clear water, the sun setting behind that majestic mountain. That's the Shasta experience, my friends. And don't even get me started on the fishing. We're talking bass, trout, catfish, you name it, Shasta's got it. Seriously, pack your fishing rod, pack your swimsuit, pack your sense of adventure because this place is the real deal. Now listen up because this is important. Shasta Lake isn't just some lazy river for floating and fishing, all right? This place is an adventurer's playground. We're talking kayaking, paddleboarding, wakeboarding, you name it, Shasta's got the water, and it's got the vibes. Rent a jet ski, feel the wind in your hair, the spray of the water on your face, explore hidden coves, jump off cliffs, safely of course, or just find a secluded spot and soak up the sun. Don't forget the sunscreen, folks. This is California after all. And when you're all tuckered out from a day of epic adventures, head back to your houseboat, fire up the grill, and enjoy the sunset over the water. It's the perfect way to end a perfect day at one of the most stunning lakes in the US of A. All right, we've cruised the clear waters of Tahoe, explored the volcanic depths of Crater Lake, and now we're heading east to New Hampshire, to a place that screams classic Americana. I'm talking about Lake Winnipesaukee, the largest lake in the Granite State. Now this isn't your Wild West mountain-rimmed lake. This is classic New England charm. Think charming towns with names like Wolfboro and Meredith, cozy cottages lining the shore and the scent of pine needles in the air. But don't let the quaint vibes fool you. Winnipesaukee got a wild side too. We're talking over 250 islands scattered across its surface. Each one a little adventure waiting to be had. Rent a boat, pack a picnic, and get lost in the beauty of this New England gem. The best part about Winnipesaukee, it's a 4-season destination. Summertime, it's all about swimming, boating, and soaking up the sun. But come fall, the foliage explodes in a blaze of color reflecting off the lake's surface. Winter transforms Winnipesaukee into a winter wonderland. Ice fishing, anyone? Or how about snowmobiling across the frozen lake? It's a different kind of magic. And then there's spring, when the ice melts, the water sparkles, and the promise of another incredible summer on the lake is in the air. No matter when you visit, Lake Winnipesaukee will steal a piece of your heart. So, there you have it, folks. The top 10 best lakes in the USA. From the crystal clear waters of Tahoe to the charming shores of Winnipesaukee, this list has got you covered no matter what kind of lake experience you're after. Now get out there, explore, and discover the beauty of these incredible natural wonders for yourself. And hey, while you're at it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel guides. Until next time, peace.